for the playing of our national anthem as performed by Ms. Mercedes Barrett and remain standing for the invocation delivered by Mr. Elijah Sidwell.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's pray. Dear God, thank you for allowing us to be able to hold this graduation. We know that a lot has happened this year, even to the point where we weren't sure this day would even be possible. So we want to thank you for letting this happen. Father, we have had a lot of ups and downs and a lot of changes throughout high school, but thank you for staying the same through it all. And thank you for staying the same forever, as your word states in Hebrews 13:8. God, we have all been one big team here at BHRA, and always will be. But as we proceed here with our graduation and in life after, help us to realize your promise that if we are on your team, we can never lose, and you will make our future bright. Thank you for everything. In Jesus' name, amen. Please welcome to the microphone Ms. Ariana Card, Senior Class President.
Very short. Welcome, friends, family, staff, and students. We welcome you to the Class of 2021 graduation. For those of you who don't know me, I am Ariana Card, Class of 2021 President. It is an honor today to be standing here representing this wonderful Class of 2021. We have had a long, crazy year, but we have made the best out of every situation thrown at us. We made history, and we have learned so much. We have learned to overcome the unknown. And I am beyond proud to be a part of this class. I'm so proud of you guys. We have came a long way, and we have grown into amazing people. One thing I can say about this class is that we all get along. No matter the group of people, there's always one person who's friends with someone else. So we just became one big family. I'm thankful to have gotten the opportunity to know all of you. Thank you to our teachers and staff members. We are so thankful for each and every one of you. Thank you for being the kind, wholesome-hearted people you are. Thank you for making the last 4 years as fun as possible. I also would like to thank our past teachers and staff members from grade school and junior high. We wouldn't be here without you as well. So thank you. Thank you to our families. Without your constant support and love, we wouldn't be where we are today. I can say for all of us that without the support from our families and friends, even through the pandemic, the instant change, and the constant stress, we would have struggled. And sometimes we did struggle, but we all learned how to overcome. We wouldn't have been able to do it without all of you, and we would like to thank you. And to the class of 2021, thank you for all of your support throughout the years. Thank you for your constant friendships, and thank you for all of the memories. I'm so proud of all of you, and I can't wait to see what you will all accomplish in life. I know we all have bright futures ahead of us, so here's to us. Congrats, class of 2021.
Good afternoon, graduates, parents, family members, faculty, staff, and friends. On behalf of the administration at Bismarck Henning, Rossville Alvin Cooperative High School, it is my privilege and special honor to welcome all of you to our commencement ceremony. Along with those in the audience, I share pride in the accomplishments of these young men and women that we are about to commemorate. Each of these graduates has relied upon this vast network of support to help them reach this milestone. So along with our graduates, I join them in thanking each of you for helping them arrive at this significant day in their lives. I would also like to welcome those who are watching online on our Facebook page or later on our YouTube channel. Thank you for our Super Secretary Jenny for filming this. And as you keep in mind, as you sneak up here for pictures, remember this aisleway will be available for you to do that. Please don't get in Jenny's way as she's live streaming, okay? It is one of the great honors of a principal to be able to introduce superior students at graduation. I have the pleasure to introduce the Bismarck Henning Rossville Alvin Class of 2021 Salutatorian. Congratulations to Miss Haley Hill, daughter of Larry Hill and Jennifer Hill. Haley will be attending Danville Area Community College, majoring in nursing. Miss Haley Hill.
Hello. Thank you to all the families, friends, and faculty who came out to celebrate the graduating class of 2021. I am so honored to be standing here before you all today. Without the endless support we have been given throughout our 4 years at BHRA, this day would not have been possible. I would like to give a special thanks to my family for always encouraging me to do my best and follow my dreams. I would also like to thank all of the amazing faculty who made this year in particular feel as normal as possible. They went the extra mile for us, and on behalf of my fellow classmates, we appreciate you. The class of 2021 resembles perseverance. We were told numerous times throughout the year that we would not be able to play sports. It was devastating to hear this because we have many talented athletes in our class who are not going to be able to present their talents for the last time. We kept hope, though, that maybe the rules would change. Maybe the restrictions would be loosened. We wrote letters and expressed our feelings about how this was affecting our lives. We did not lose hope for one last sports season. When the news was released about restrictions being loosened, schedules for low-risk sports were being released. Teams were given a short amount of time to practice before their first games. It was short notice, but we were thrilled that sports would be coming back. The seasons were shortened, the athletes were determined to make the most out of their final moments playing sports they loved the most. Throughout this year, we have been challenged daily. There was an uncertainty of whether or not we would be quarantined. Some of my peers experienced multiple quarantines, while others were lucky enough to have never experienced one. The teachers went above and beyond with their teaching this year to make sure that the e-learners understood what was going on in the classroom. Although I learned that I am incapable of learning calculus on a computer screen. The class of 2021 has persevered through the challenges that have been thrown at us this year. Even though this wasn't a normal year, the memories that we have made throughout our 4 years will forever be with us. From dancing the Spanish songs with Mrs. Frere at 7:30 in the morning, to talking about what's trending on Twitter this week with Miss Mathis. Speaking of dancing, I will never forget the time that Hunter Bryant accidentally twerked in front of Mr. Rademacher in Western Civilization class. It was funny. I will cherish the moments I had here at BHRA. I could not have asked for better teachers, coaches, or faculty members to take me into the person I am today. Classmates, I am so grateful that I had the opportunity to meet each and every one of you. I hope that all of you are successful in your future endeavors and continue to strive for excellence. No matter what life throws at us, I know that we will be prepared to take it on with confidence and dignity. Congratulations, 2021.
It is my pleasure to honor one of our two valedictorians for this year's class of 2021. Congratulations to Miss Morgan Miller. Morgan is the daughter of Jason and Lisa Miller. Morgan will be attending Danville Area Community College to study business. She eventually wants to own and operate her own art studio. Miss Morgan Miller.
Friends and family, I welcome you to the celebration of the class of 2021. I am honored to be able to represent such an exceptional group of people and to be before you here today. I would first like to thank my family for always supporting me through all of my endeavors. Without your faith in me, love, and consistent encouragement, I would not be in this position today. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the staff at BHRA. Every teacher, coach, or administrator I have ever encountered here has been nothing short of amazing. You have all shown me so much kindness and taught me so many valuable life lessons that I will always cherish. I will forever be grateful for your constant support over the years spent here. Okay, now here's the inspirational part, so get ready. Throughout the last 4 years, and especially the most recent year, we have been consistently challenged. Whether that challenge be listening to Ms. Max's talking rants, supporting Mr. Hasty's TI calculator conspiracy theories, or something maybe a little bit more substantial than those, we have been pushed to our limits. There have been obstacles placed in our path that have forced us to change our perspective or alter our plans. These obstacles, however, have failed to stop us. They didn't end our path to greatness. They simply strengthened us for the journey. We have overcome and we have proven that we are capable of success through difficult circumstances. If I have learned anything from this difficult year we have faced, it's that we are the only ones capable of limiting ourselves. We often limit ourselves out of fear of the unfamiliar, fear of the uncomfortable, fear of the unknown. But I challenge you to push beyond your expectations and to embrace your fears. If we only exist within the confines of our comfort, we exclude ourselves from opportunity. So don't settle for less out of fear of failure. Chase uncertainty and discover your capabilities. We possess the ability to do so much more than we believe if we simply allow ourselves to do so. The strength and courage that I have seen from this class leaves me with no doubt that we are able to achieve anything that we work for. We have been given the tools to succeed, and we should expect nothing less of ourselves. I'm confident that we can achieve greatness. We should never be afraid to live limitlessly. To my classmates, I am so grateful to have experienced these past 4 years together. You have become some of my greatest friends and have all left an impact on my life. Although we are headed in many different directions, I can say with confidence that we are all on our path to becoming the people we are meant to be. I know that each one of you are capable of amazing things, and I can't wait to see your future successes. As we walk into a new stage of life, I hope that you will allow your challenges to strengthen you and your obstacles to push you forward. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to honor our second valedictorian for the class of 2021. Congratulations to Miss Grace Olmanson. Grace is the daughter of Richard Olmanson and Deborah Regal. Grace will be attending Danville Area Community College to transfer to Eastern Illinois University, where she will study to become a medical laboratory scientist. Miss Grace Olmanson.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to begin by thanking everyone for coming here today. Thank you to all of the parents, grandparents, family, and friends who have always supported us through all of our endeavors. It's through your unconditional love and patience that we have been able to make it this far. To my parents and grandparents, thank you for getting us through our teenage years alive. I couldn't imagine doing it with one kid, let alone two. And to the wonderful faculty and staff at BHRA CHS, I think we all can say that you have gone above and beyond for your students. I remember starting my freshman year completely petrified. I mean, the high school was so big compared to the single hallways and classrooms that we spent our entire school days in throughout grade school and junior high. Of course, our high school isn't really that big. However, to my little 4'11", 15-year-old self, it was ginormous. Which, by the way, I'm still 4'11". Everything was so unfamiliar and new that it could be easy for someone to get overwhelmed. However, as I continued on throughout my day, I no longer felt overwhelmed. As I was greeted with the smiling and welcoming faces of the faculty and staff, my worries melted away. Little did I know that over the next 4 years, this place would become more like my home. In the last year particularly, I've been so beyond grateful to have the teachers that we do. They all have put tremendous effort into making this year as normal as possible, and probably the most difficult time that our community has ever seen. So for that, thank you. Looking back over the last 4 years, I've had so many fond memories that I'll carry with me forever. I remember gliding the mall in Coach Dodd's class, getting into daily debates with Mr. Head, Mr. Hasty's endless supply of puns, which, in case you didn't know, El Café is muy delicioso, means the coffee is very delicious in Spanish. And dancing at 7:30 in the morning with Senora Ferris. I'll stop there, even though there are many more to go. The point is that high school for me was a one-of-a-kind experience that I'll never forget, and I'm sure that many of my peers can agree. To my fellow classmates, as you all step into the next chapter of your lives, I'm sure there is a little, if not a lot of fear surrounding the idea. Whether it be fear of the unknown or the fear of the changes that are about to occur as we go off to college or enter the workforce. Even if you are certain of where you want to go or who you want to be, there will still be points in your life where you'll be afraid. What I want you all to know is don't be afraid to be afraid. In the high school play this year, I had a line that I think pertains to what I'm trying to say. The line states, "That's fear, and fear is energy. It can motivate you to do great things. Fear is the ultimate suppressor, but it can also be the ultimate motivator. If we let fear stop us from fulfilling our greatest potential, then we are defeating the true purpose of fear. If we embrace fear and use it as a catalyst for change, we can be unstoppable. So as you all carry on through life and experience new things, embrace the fear, and most of all, don't be afraid to be afraid. Congratulations, class of 2021. Thank you."
Before I present the diplomas, I would like to recognize the contributions of Mr. Tom Johnson. Coach Johnson is retiring after 51 years in teaching, coaching, serving as athletic director. I guess I'm curious how many people in the audience, just by a show of hands, have had the pleasure of having Coach Johnson as a teacher, coach. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot in the audience. I know he is mad at me right now for doing this again, isn't he? Coach, if you could just stand for just a second. He's put up with me for 28 years, but that's not the best of it. He's member of 2 separate halls of fame from his coaching days back in the day, and since then, our kids behind me yesterday when we talked about it really recognized the contribution that he's made towards our athletic excellence here over the last 51 years, and they're very appreciative. And ladies and gentlemen, would you give Coach Johnson a much-deserved round of applause for his contribution to the hundreds of students and athletes who have influenced during his 51 years of service to this community. Thank you for that. At this time, we will present the diplomas to the graduating class of 2021. Assisting me will be Mr. Scott Watson, Superintendent, Bismarck-Henning District. Dr. Crystal Johnson-Maiden, Rossville-Alvin, Superintendent. Mr. Robert Ganner, BHRA Cooperative Board Vice President. And Mrs. Tricia Hagley, BHRA Retiring Board Member. Mr. Jeff Bugelman will be reading the names. Row 1, will you please stand?
Aaliyah Lady Wright. Braxton Clay Wilson. Ryland Gabriel Whiteman, cum laude. Alexander Michael Whiteman, cum laude. Erin Marie Welker. Dalton Lewis Weidenberg. And next row, please stand. Eric Michael Watson, cum laude. Paige Kelly Warren. Michael Thomas Wall. Connor Ray Vaughn. Hayden Scott Urbanski. Andrew Nicholas Tingley, cum laude. Elijah Douglas Tidwell. Aiden Quinn Tower, cum laude. Isaac David Richard Tobbles. Weston Dean Strouser. Parker Renee Stonecipher, cum laude. Ryan Matthew Stevens. Trenton Daniel Spicer, cum laude. Michael James Smith. Tyler Evan Smith. Brody Andrew Sexton. Trent Joseph Sanks.
Jeremy Bryce Roberts. Montana Chelsea Rose Marie Reitzma, cum laude. Jacob Allen Peters. Justin Charles Pattison. Braden Gregory Osborne. Olivia Ray Omenson, magna cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Omenson, summa cum laude. Taylor Sue Myers, magna cum laude. Aniston Elise Myers. Morgan Grace Miller, summa cum laude. Nathaniel Zachary Mikulich. Donnell Calvin McClure. Evan Andrew Maxwell, magna cum laude. Colton Dalton Memphis Maxwell. Gary Lynn Renee Marshall Irwin. Harley Marie Makinson. Isaiah Allen Lutz. Gage Nicholas Laird. Matthew Alexander Laguna. Keanu Lee King. Cadence Elise Lynn Kalaminick. Anthony Joseph Jordan, magna cum laude. Taylor Lynn Jett, cum laude. Ariana Isabella Huckstead. Cade Samuel Howie, magna cum laude. Hunter Allen Howe. Haley Marie Hill, summa cum laude. Ethan Wayne Hickman, magna cum laude. Elena Maureen Harris, magna cum laude. Hannah Jo Madeline Hall. Dalton Garrett Hagley, cum laude. Noah Donald James Griswold. Noah Jesus Gomez. Elaine Elizabeth Gibson, cum laude. Emily Renee Dallas, cum laude. Ethan Clay Edwards, cum laude. Lainey Suzanne Dickinson. Joshua Paul Dines, cum laude. Jacob Ryan Darby, magna cum laude. Carson David Darby. Owen Thomas Clement. Michael Jason Picola. Ariana Renee Carr. Mackenzie Taylor Campbell. Caleb Michael Busick. Rance Joseph Bryant. Jada Ann Marie Bryant. Hunter George Bryant. Robert Cole Brumfield. Ryan Christopher Brazel, cum laude. Deani Joe Boyer, cum laude. Catherine Amelia Fowler. Ryan Patrick Boswick, magna cum laude. Callie Brianne Bohannon. Jaron Tyler Beckley. Mercedes Luella Barrett, summa cum laude.
During our recent honors night, there was a large amount of scholarship money awarded for this group, both academic and athletic. There were a couple of omissions, though, and I want to acknowledge them. Vance Bryant received an athletic scholarship and will be going to Kellogg Community College in Battle Creek, Michigan to play baseball. And each year, in 4 different sports, we present a sportsmanship award. It's called the John Dixon Sportsmanship Award for the county. And this year, the awards came out a little late, like everything else was this year. But we really think highly of this award. Our kids are put in stressful situations in school. They're put in stressful situations on the field and on the courts. And when you act right after those and during those stressful situations, it's really important, and it carries over to life. And I want to make sure that I recognize the winner in the county for football this year is Nate Nickley. Nate, could you come down, please? All right, congratulations. This year, I know the kids have done their best to sum up the year, and I saw a few pictures online. I think the first one was called a meme, I think the kids say that way. It said, I try to take life one day at a time, but lately several days have attacked me all at once. And I kind of felt that way, and I think maybe this one's even better. This school year seems like a test that I didn't study for. And I think the faculty might feel that way as much as the kids. Our motto at the beginning of the year, and coined by Coach Dodd for the football team, that he let us adopt it for the whole school, whatever it takes. Before the ceremony, I gave each one of the graduates an armband with that phrase on it. My hope is that they will keep this armband to remember not only what they accomplished here, but that they have had practice and are prepared to be able to do whatever it takes in the uncertain days, months, and years ahead. Class of 2021, you have done what it takes and passed this test like no one else in history. You made it. And I suppose I want to set one last example for this class, and I always want to make sure that we express gratitude. And I want to say thank you, starting with the parents. I know that there were times where you may have said, what's going on at that school? And we've answered calls and things like that. And I know that your patience was what got us through, and you were so supportive in phone calls and messages. I really do appreciate it. The Board of Education this year was unlike any other. They were faced with really unfair limits and circumstances, and I really appreciate all the hard work, dedication that they've put in. The teachers, it goes without saying, they've risen to new levels, and I want to make sure I make one thing clear. One thing that we've learned from all of this is that online learning will never, ever compete with being in front of people like what's on my right and what's on my left. I want to thank my secretaries. That front line is a rough place to be sometimes, but they have done it with a smile on their face, so I appreciate it. Thank you much. Our custodial staff, Jim and his guys, for keeping this place clean and keeping everyone safe. It's been a welcome sight. And one thing that I want you to know, they, like everybody else around here, they don't lose sight of why we're here. We're here for kids, and they don't lose sight of that. So I really appreciate their efforts as well. And most importantly, obviously we want to celebrate these kids, and I want to say thank you to these kids. There was a post-prom banner that I'm not even sure who wrote that phrase, to be honest with you, but there was a banner that was brought to the school, and I want to just repeat it because I don't think I could have said it better myself, so I'm going to use that. And it was written, I think, by someone in the class of 2022, so our current junior. So we want to say thank you. Thank you for the leadership during our high school years. You taught us what it means to take pride in our school and to be passionate about what we do. And thank you for showing us the way through this past year full of its uncertainty. You have shown us how to stay positive, how to be brave, and how to persevere. Class of 2021 has been an awesome class to follow, and we will miss you. Graduates, I hope you know that your contribution to Bismarck-Henning-Rossville-Alvin will always be part of our rich history of excellence. And for that, we thank you. Congratulations and best of luck. Graduates, would you please rise? On behalf of the faculty and administration, I submit to the Board of Education that these students have met all the requirements for graduation and deserve the honor and privilege of receiving a diploma from this high school. I am proud to present the Bismarck-Henning Rossville Alvin Cooperative High School Alumni Class of 2021.
Good job! Good job. Good job, Michael. Be good.
Hey, love it.